We are very happy today to have Robert Boyd from the Conservative Party to attend our Chinese Mid-Autumn Festival community family get-togethers. So today we would like to interview Robert. And how are you, Robert?
I'm very well, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah. Is it good place that you find?
I'm sorry?
Is it a good place that you find?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I'm very happy to be here. I'm looking forward to the dinner tonight, and it's really good to reconnect with a lot of old friends and to see everyone tonight. So thanks for having me.
So as you see that there is a lot of people from China, mainland China, and the number of people increase. How do you think, or what is your impression for the developing Chinese community?
Well, it's very exciting, really. And when you look at the record of this Conservative government, we have increased immigration. It's quite significantly when you contrast that with the previous Liberal government. And this election, we are reminding people of that. And certainly in the Chinese community, as well as all communities, anybody who wants to work hard and raise their family and support the community, they're welcome to come into our country and to contribute to the Canadian economy. Yeah.
Oh, that sounds great, because it seems that Robert knows very well the character of Chinese people.
Absolutely.
I heard about that you joined the Conservative Party very early at the age of 14. So yeah, what attracted you at such an age to join this party? Can you just share with us?
Yes, absolutely. I think my thoughts when I was at that age, as you say, I was 14 when I joined the Conservatives. I found it to be a positive outlet for me to be able to see the kind of change that I wanted in my country and to be able to contribute in a meaningful way to the democratic process, and also to help contribute to policy formation. At the time when I joined, we were not in the government, we were in the opposition. And so we hadn't been in government for a very long time. The Liberals had been in power since 1993. And I think there was a sentiment in the country of wanting to change, and they were looking for something new. So it was very exciting to be part of that process. And I think when we look at the last decade of this Prime Minister, he is a proven leader. He's a very strong leader. And I'm hoping that, on October 19th, when Canadians have had a chance to consider the choices out there for them, they will once again turn to the Conservative Party to form a government.
Okay. What is your party's, the Conservative Party's program, ministerial program?
Our number one focus right now is the economy. And when you look at our plan and what we have done, first of all, since the end of the last recession back in 2008 and 2009, our jobs record, when compared to our counterparts within the G7, major industrialized countries of the world, is second to none. We have created 1.3 million net new jobs since the end of the last recession, the majority of which are in the private sector, full-time, and high-wage jobs. Our commitment in this election is that with our low-tax, balanced budget plan for Canada, we will be able to create a further 1.3 million jobs by 2020. We're the only party who has that kind of jobs plan. And first, I ask Canadians to look at our jobs record and our record over the last decade since we've been in government, but certainly within the last few years, when you look and see what's happening around the world and in the face of global uncertainty with the economy right now, I think Canadians know that it's only Conservatives that can be trusted to keep Canada's economy strong, to protect our economy, to protect jobs, and really to protect everyone's retirement. Yeah.
Great. And it seems that you have a concern for the safeguard of Canadians' financial system. So can you tell us more details about that?
Yeah, absolutely. In my professional career, I'm a mortgage broker. So I've seen firsthand some of the positive ongoing reforms that this government, this Conservative government, has brought in to ensure that our financial system is safeguarded from some of the things that are happening around the world. When we look at countries such as in Europe, such as what's happening in Greece, when you look and see what's happening in China with the stock market fluctuating, very wild swings, it's important to remember that we are not immune to a lot of the things that are happening around the world. But with what we can do and what we have been focusing on, ensuring that our country remains strong, ensuring that our budget remains balanced, ensuring that our financial system remains sound, so that if there are any more economic turmoil in the world, that Canada will get through it as it did before in the past.
We do. We look forward to it.
Absolutely.
You know that WeiduMedia and Victoria BBF is one of the biggest media in Chinese community. So would you take this opportunity to say something to Chinese?
Well, absolutely. It's important to remember that Chinese values are conservative party values. We value hard work, we just as I know many throughout the Chinese community do, as well as we put an emphasis on family. And I know that the Chinese community pays a very strong attention to keeping families strong. Certainly the work ethic is there. It is important to remember, I think, for all Canadians, that it was thanks to significant contribution from Chinese that we were able to build this country, because of the building of our railway, of our national railway back in the 1800s. It was Chinese that did that. And no, absolutely, I think that really when I've been talking to people at the front door and seeing what their concerns are, certainly from the Chinese community, their focus is on the economy, it's on their family, and I just want everyone to remember that we openly and warmly embrace people from all backgrounds and all heritage, but certainly the Chinese we look to as a good example of work ethic in this country.
Okay, that sounds really great. Yeah, so as we come here today for the Mid-Autumn Festival, do you have an idea what is this festival is?
I have a little bit of an idea. I think when, for people like myself, when we think of the big Chinese festivals, we think, of course, of Chinese New Year, which is usually in February. But for this, I'm looking forward to trying some mooncake tonight.
Oh yeah, I do. Okay, you see here is a box of mooncake prepared for you.
Good.
All right, so we thank you very much for your come today, and we wish you enjoy the dinner today.
Yeah, thank you
Thanks.
very much.
Thanks. Bye.